Hello, Monster Band here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 9 of my Throt the Unclean campaign, where Louen has arrived to ruin my day. Maybe if I get like 100,000 subscribers, I'll do an entire Bretonian campaign using only this accent. And then I will be extradited by force for crimes against the accent. S'il vous plaît. I do like those Deathglow Bombardiers. Right, alright, so we've got knights in the trip. We've got knights everywhere, to be honest. Knights everywhere, not to mention, it seems like they've got a caster with Comet of Cassandora. How do I know this? Well, that's why. Blessed-Igors plugging the gap in our line very nicely. Good job there. The left flank, we do have some more like they do like flanking these knights, don't they? They love their flanking. Fortunately, those Deathglow Bombardiers, at least when they're not killing our own guys, will do considerable damage, these blobbed up knights. So there is that. Meanwhile, Louen himself really wants to kill Telsian, but fortunately, Brad and Greg are here, so make sure that doesn't happen. In the trees on the right flank, we do have a unit of Storm Vermin and Chaos Warriors, as well as Skaven Slaves with spears, which are, I mean, managing to mop up the yeomen trying to attack that flank. The Chaos Warriors as well holding the knights back, and the rattling guns behind them mowing them down as they try and cycle charge. They did have a trebuchet. I say did because obviously we spawned menace from below directly on top of them and took them out. And these fire arrows are, I mean, they look really nice. The graphic upgrade. Also, I'm glad I've got the red eye, the glowing red eyes for the old Skaven, because I do think that's a very important mod. Louen is still trying to kill Telsian. Emphasis on try. Got a few units of enemy infantry trying to deal with our rat ogres here. They're not having huge amount of success, but we could always help them out by dropping a plague on top of them, like this. Should be fairly effective. There we go. They're exploding left, right, and centre. Oh my goodness, the jam. The jam. Oh, and underwater lightning as well, because why the fuck not? And then we'll pile our own clan rats into there, because I cannot from... Wow, that was a tidal wave of jam. That was the shining lift doors opening wave of blood. That was. Holy shit. Amazing. Louen is currently getting the shit kicked out of him, and he's surrounded, and now he's running away. I won't say like the true Bretonian he is, because France won significantly more wars than they lost. Louen, however, is going to have more holes in him than a fucking colander. Ah, Telsian. Fucking wipe the floor with Louen. Someone suggested we should get recruitment cost off cavalry. God, remind me, how many units of cavalry does Skaven have? Anyway, and more charge bonus. Yep, so that's absolutely fucking useless. Never mind. Never mind. We kind of got.
Good. Not eat.
I don't think any of that's particularly useful. Isn't it interesting that the Grey Seers get melee traits? It's a bit. I don't know. Like most caster lords don't, do they? They just don't get any stats. Like they don't get any yellow line. So I'm fairly sure they don't. We'll go Moulder. Not. We're gonna get some of these lads in here, aren't we? Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these guys. Because I want some frats. I'm going to get a couple of wolf frats there. That, I think, will be fine. We managed to push back Louen's first attack. In fact, if I hadn't, if I just come out here and come here. Sit. There you go. There you go. We'll just kill him off. You know, make sure we did that. It's just an obvious one, isn't it? And then we can head back, and then we can get the wolf rats. And we can get ourselves some wolf ratty boys. Yeah, nice. I guess this is just generally fine. I guess this is fine. Sure, we'll stick with that. Let's get more growth. More growth. Obviously, it's going to increase Skaven corruption as well. What does Skaven corruption do at maximum? Minus 30% when under treatment. Okay, we get less control. Fine. But we get more income from buildings, which is obviously pretty nice. So, like this building here, we're currently getting 937 because we get a 50% increase. And of course, when we finally upgrade this, we'll get another, what's that, 40%, so that'll be another 10%. So that's good. It used to be 100%, doesn't it? It used to be like... And then Skaven could make ludicrous amounts of money off certain builds. I think particularly the ancient city of Quintex had that, is it labyrinth underneath it? And you build that, and you're fucking laughing. Like you make like 2,000 income off that thing because at max it made 1,000. Then you built the warp reactor that gave another 100%. It's just insane. Literally insane. 2,000 income, Jeremy. That's insane. Anyway, we're gonna. Do I want to? I kind of want to kill the Wood Elves. The Wood Elves will declare war on me eventually. Anyway. Telsian, you did so good at luring people to their death. We're going to call you the Mass Beta. That's right, Telsian. No, Telsian the Mass Beta. No, let's give him his proper title. The Mass Beta. There we go. Perfect. Because obviously he's baiting people in. That's the reason. Anyway, so we're going to Wintertooth. What can you give me? Can you give me anything fun? We could go Mammoth. I kind of want to get some Norscan Ice Trolls just because they're good boys. Fuck it, Ice Trolls. Let's do it. No, wait, that wasn't an Ice Troll. Trying to fucking Norscans trying to sneak in there, you little shits. Yeah, son of a. There we go, Ice Trolls. Perfect. That probably won't help our income problems, but fuck it. Who cares? So, now, what level is this tree? What's the... Oh, that's awful. I really do not like that. I'm not a fan. I wonder if we can... Let's see if we can... Because there's... You know, we've got Veronique de Lune is currently on her way. Not to mention, there's a whole bunch of... Fucking Thyrus. It's fucking Thyrus there. He's after me. We'll get monstrous abominations because let's face it, I fucking love me some monstrous abominations, and you just sort of like wandering around. Exactly. Well, you don't actually have any friends. You're just by yourself. You're Johnny No Mates. You're just keeping an eye on what's going on. Now we're fairly safe. Well, I mean, obviously we've got these guys who are trying to kill us, but Throg is also trying to kill them, so that's good. Also, you are coming down to join us, aren't you? And you're going to be busy for one turn. I need to get rid of... Who is the weakest Skaven slave? I feel like it's these guys. These guys have only got 4 melee attack. Wow, that's not good. Why have you only got... Oh, because you've got less melee defense and melee attack. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say you guys are probably the weakest. So, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Van Robinson there for you. Oh fuck, I forgot. No, actually that's fine because we still got one turn until. So now we get the choice: Doomkeep or Greyly Moot. Now obviously it'll upset Azazel if we insert an Undercity. I mean, it's the first time probably in his life he's going to be disappointed anyone's inserting things into him. But that's by the by. It'll be a minor issue. A minor issue. We've got the Pestilence Scheme. Yeah, kind of risky. Right, I'm thinking Doom Keep now. So Doom Keep is this one here. It's kind of central. I think this is probably the best option. So we'll pop one in Doom Keep. So nope. Wait, how do I thought? Wait, wasn't it you guys? Oh, maybe you can't do that anymore. Can you not do that anymore? It was these guys, wasn't it? Maybe you can only do it with these guys now. I'm sure they used to be able to do that. Is it like how to play Skaven? Help pages. Here we go. Chaos, races, Warhammer 2. Skaven. Skaven under Empire. Right, here we go. Right, Skaven can establish base in any settlement, including blah 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 blah. Fine. So not blah, blah, blah. Skaven, okay, heroes can perform an action on a ruins to see. Right, okay. Or otherwise, use an engineer hero.
You're in my optics.
Can I only do it against non? Oh, I can only do it against non-allied factions. Well, what's the fucking point of that? I can expand to them. The fuck? Right, all right, get down here. Honestly, right. Worst case, you'll take that, and I can put one in Longship Graveyard. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a minor inconvenience. Can't put fucking Undercities in. What the fuck do you think you are? Do you know who I am? Honestly, I can steal their technology, can't build an Undercity underneath them. What the fuck?
Lord of Beasts.
Honestly, unbelievable. Absolute scenes. I'm going to give you that one. Oh, also, someone reminded me that you need to take... Ted, come out. Ted, go back in. So, we can either scavenge as 30% income or replenish. 18%. Hang on. We don't need the replenishment. Fuck it. Go scavenge. Yeah, because you need to pick. You can't do both. You need to pick which. He can't moonlight. It's basically what we're saying here. Oh, do we go for the attack? You will bring in more lads. Do we think we can take that? We do have a shit ton of Skaven slaves who aren't going to be that effective. Is that... Maybe we can... Right, let's see if we can lure them in. So let's bring you down here. Let's go for an ambush. What do we have so we could get the council guards? You know, let's leave that for the moment. I'm sure we'll be fine. We can make... What do we have? Defences here? We do have a little bit of defence, don't we? A little bit of defence. I kind of want to go with the rubbish pit. Unless there's some... The thing is, that will give us the most income, because that's 160, right? So that's the most income. This local province. So that's the entire province. Yeah. So let's do that, because the only thing I'm interested in really is money. This is currently making 403. 6 at... What the fuck? Why? What? Go away! I don't like words. I don't like people fucking raiding my lands. You go wankers. Jesus, these people. Peace treaty. I could take it, but you know what? I'm going to say no, and then I'm going to get a close defeat. Right, you're going to get reinforcements. I'm not going to get reinforcements. I'm assuming they've laid siege to the city, and now they're coming for me. Okay, well, let's just do... Chad? Time to use that Thunder Musk. I mean, I guess we could have taken the peace treaty, but where's the fun in that? We are a little bit outnumbered, though. And when a lot of your army is Skaven slaves, that is quite a concern. Still, at least the Plague Claw catapults should, you know, even the odds slightly. We do have a lot of enemy horsemen coming in on the flanks, though. That's where our ice trolls are. On the left flank, we have the rat ogres, which I really need to deal with these marauder horse. How fast are we? 60. How fast are they? 90. Yeah, okay, they can outrun us. Still, that was a good amount of damage there. That really did take out quite a large chunk of this, the centre of their line. We do need to deal with the enemy chieftain. Apparently we're just going to launch a lot of Plague Claw catapult shots at him. Not the best idea, to be honest, to be brutally honest here. So we brought in a bunch of menace from below to try and lock down these horsemen, yeah, with throwing axes, and the trolls should be able to make short work of them. Should be able to kick the shit out of them, so hopefully that's fine. We're going to move all of our characters in to attack Olaf, Hilmarson. I mean, it's a shame we're at war with these guys. At one point, we could have potentially been friends, but they chose death. Rat ogres and the Doom Flayers on the flank there, hoping to knock out. I mean, basically, we're just under attack all along our flank, and this is not all on our front, I should say. It's not particularly great because our Skaven slaves are not going to do particularly well against marauders, especially if they're backed up by Norscan or ice trolls. Despite the fact they do have 24 melee attack and 29 melee defense, which is pretty impressive, to be fair, for a Skaven slave. They've also got 6 bonus versus large. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's certainly... I mean, it's not going to help them at all. They're getting absolutely minced almost immediately. Not great. This flank seems to be... I'm not going to say okay. Satisfactory? It seems to be doing fine-ish, maybe. Okay, well, fingers crossed there. Trying to take out the enemy reinforcements as they move in. But it looks like our flank has collapsed, and now the Plague Claw catapults are in trouble, which means we need to get them the hell out of dodge. Meanwhile, the ice trolls are being pushed back, routed. I'm a little bit concerned they may flee off the edge, but no, they're managing to rally just in time, which is good. But there's plenty of enemies here to deal with, and this flank is still busy dealing with all of the Norscan marauders. I'm going to be honest, the Skaven slaves are dying like dogs, which is not necessarily ideal. Still, we have Chad, Thundermusk, and a bunch of guys who I haven't named yet because, let's be honest, might not need to. This is not looking particularly good. We're summoning in clan rats to try and hold them back, but it's only very, very temporary. They are quite surrounded, and we're blatting them with our own Plague Claw catapults, so that's fine. Meanwhile, Ice Trolls over here have managed to rally, and they're now murdering the Marauder Horsemen, which is actually pretty good. The Ice Trolls here managed to rally before they ran off the battlefield, which is really, really good, although one of our Plague Claw catapults is now being taken apart by javelins, which is not so good. And the left flank seems not great. I think they're mostly chasing these marauders off the battlefield. If we bring them back, hopefully we can... there we go. Got some Marauder Berserkers and some Spearmen, but another little charge there from the Rat Ogres may be enough to break them. And if we can free up these guys, who knows? Who knows what could happen? Okay, we've got Marauders in our Plague Claw catapults. That's not great. Chad is continuing to electrify. Ooh, that Warp Lightning can do a lot of damage. Chad is actually up to 94 kills. Not bad, Chad, considering it's your first battle. Pretty good. Oh, that's a lot of Marauders. That's a lot of... Okay, well, our Ice Trolls are freed up, so we can bring these guys in. The Plague Claw catapults are being taken apart, but on the left flank, it looks like we freed up some of these guys as well, which is great. I mean, there's not very many of them left, but that's fine. We can bring them back to come and help out. And, I mean, looking at numbers here, things are... I mean, we've managed to kill a lot more of them than they have us. And Chad is keeping a whole blob of enemies busy all by himself. What a guy. What an absolute legend. You know what? I genuinely thought this battle was lost. It looks like it might be turning around as the Ice Trolls arrive once more to the battle and manage to rout the Javelins with the help of a unit of Clan Rats. And then in come the Rat Ogres and what's left of our Skaven Slaves as well. Plague Breath and Warp Lightning at the same time manages to shatter what's left of the centre. Amazingly, Chad's still surrounded by ice trolls, but Skaven Slaves coming in from the rear, the Ice Trolls mopping up the flanks there, and the Rat Ogres coming to the rescue. I can't believe it. Chad has survived. I guess this means I'm going to have to name his guys now. Good job, Chad. I mean, most of your army died, but you didn't, which is the main thing. We survived. That's the main thing. Surviving. It's key. Key. Yep, it's key. Good. Well, there we go. Oh, the Dread Fleet's dead. You know what? I often see the Dread Fleet survive until the late game, so that was good. Well, I mean, good job, Chad. You didn't die. That was close though. Some of your Skaven Slaves will die. To be honest, that's not the worst thing. Do I want the food? I can't be doing okay for food, but replenishment's not very good. Okay, we'll do that. Good job, Chad. And for that good work, we're going to recruit you some Clan Rats. I mean, it's not great, but you get some Clan Rats. What more do you want? Moon on a stick? Is that what you want? Right, let's give you Warp Lightning. Oh, Death Frenzy's pretty good. Musk of Fear. Yeah. Let's do something like that, because Death Frenzy, it's the here we go of Skaven, which is a spell that I really like, because anything that boosts your melee attack through the fucking roof has to be good. Okay, that is fine. Do we want to kill Wood Elves? Yes, we do. We do have some of you. You are heading in this direction. Now, you can't reach us in one turn. Well, no, you probably can actually, come to say that. So let's head back this way, because I do want to deal with this. Halcyon is good to go. Now the only problem is if we go through Throt lands. Throt lands? No, Festus lands. That's it. If we go through Festus land, we'll get plague. So with that in mind, do we want to? I guess we're gonna have to, aren't we? I guess we're gonna have to. I mean, we seem fine there. I mean, it looks like Chad has got this under control. Halcyon. Are we gonna get corruption? Yeah, we're gonna take corruption from going through that. So we'll underway through it, because underway means you don't get attrition. Because obviously you're not above ground, are you? You're below ground. Ooh, that would be nice, but that's gonna be very expensive. Okay. I need now. It's going to take 6 turns. I mean, I think money should. Are we okay, where are we making money? Where are we making the most money? Let's have a look at that. So, Black Blood Pass, which is obvious. Ostland. It's making us quite a lot of money, obviously, because of the gold smelter. I think we're okay for a minute. Obviously, the Clan Rats will cost. Not a huge amount. The Rat Ogres are fairly cheap. Oh, these guys aren't replenishing, are they? I'm going to be honest. I am going to get rid of you guys. You're not very expensive, but you're not replenishing, so you're not really that useful. Right, we need to put an undercity in one of these places. I'm assuming that once you've got an, like, you can still spread to friendly, because it seems like I can't put one in here, or maybe I can. Wait, what? Why can't I put one in here then? What? The fuck? Fine, I'm gonna... Like, I don't understand it, and it's making me angry, so I'm just gonna ignore it. It's the best way to deal. It's the best way to deal with things. Oh, Sterling's dead. Salzamund is besieged. Yes. I think you'll probably run away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak up next to you. And you know what? We could get some wolf rats. Shall we just attack? I'm just going to attack. We might be able to... We do have an ambush chance. It's just not very high. Okay, are you going to run too far? Is that too far? Might not be. Might be okay. No, we can reach them. Get the ambush. Oh, we got the ambush. Oh, well, that's not nice for them. Obviously, it's nice for me. I think this is this the first ambush we've had in the campaign? Which, I mean, considering that we are Skaven, is kind of a surprise. I mean, we've laid a lot of ambushes, just not many of them have succeeded. But to be honest, succeeding in ambush is sometimes just a bonus. Getting the enemy army into position so you can attack it. That's kind of more important. This battle, however, is being very one-sided, as the enemy knights are overrun by our rat ogres almost immediately. And on the front here, slightly stiffer competition, and poor old Gorich is having to take on two paladins. Is it two paladins and a general? I think he's taking on at the same time. So he's taking a bit of damage there, but we did remold him, so he's healing up. And he's got Skull as well if he needs it. But even then, I mean, how much damage has he done? Hang on, can we see Gorich? He's done 1,500 damage dealt value as gold. That's pretty impressive. In case anyone's wondering, that is basically how much damage they've done to unit. So, like, for example, you could look at a unit and go, oh, it's got 100 kills. You might look at another one and go, it's got 1 kill. Well, that's not great, is it? But that 1 kill might have been like a really high value unit, right? It might be, you know, comparatively very expensive compared to, say, 100 Skaven slaves who are very cheap. So that's basically what that is. It shows you the value of the damage they've done. Not necessarily kills, but just the damage. Because, you know, a unit might not get any kills, but actually might have done a lot of damage to a single entity unit, which was, you know, very expensive, like a giant or something. If it didn't kill the giant, but it did, you know, 99% of the damage, then it's going to show up in the damage value as gold. So it's always a good indication of how well your unit is actually performing in a battle. Anything over 1,000, I would say, is good. And there we go. The entire Bretonnian army annihilated in less than 2 minutes. Okay, well, I'm assuming the Bretonnians are just coming up here because they've got no one else better to harass. So, you know, right, the player bias, yeah, it is there, but the Bretonnians, they're already at war with me, the Norskans, so to be honest, the best place for them to be is heading this way, so, you know, they just happen to be running into me first. I'm not going to get cranky about that, because that just feels sensible to me. I do get cranky. For example, you know, when I was playing Kairos and Kislev made a beeline for me, and that was player bias. This, I mean, it's not ideal, but it kind of makes sense, so. Kind of makes sense. I could do with training, but I don't really need it. You know what? More weapon strength for you would be good. And Ted's, I mean, I've ticked you, haven't I? Because you've basically got all the good shits. So you can just do your own thing. Perfect. So we've managed to secure the north there. That's pretty good. We've got some settlements on the go. Hello. Oh, that's because Throg is heading over. I think we've managed to deal with them for Throg. Throg basically just down mop up, which is good for us because obviously he's our ally, so that's nice. We've got a big beefy ice troll friend, which I'm all about. We do like them. We do like the big boys, don't we? The big beasts, which is good. And the beastmen have also fucked off, which is excellent. Talcian is currently trawling his way through our ally Festus's lands as we head towards the Empire. And I guess ideally we want to knock out these wood elves because the last thing I need is wood elves up my arse. It's the worst place to have wood elves. That, however, is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.